New York, love it and hate it here. But if I can make it, I can make it anywhere.
Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Get Into It with Amina. This reading today is just a courtesy. It's like just something I'm putting out there for those that may need it. Spirit called me to this specific reading. I'm actually excited to do it. So there must be a few of you out there who really need this message today. This reading is called If I Continue This Path, ... question mark. So I want you to think of something you're doing or planning to do. And we're going to receive some intuitive guidance on where things would go if things continue the way they're going. That could be a relationship, that could be work related, or that could be mindset related as well. So let's get into it with Amina and start things off. We have 3 piles for you to choose from today. Each pile does have its own fortune cookie, and no fortune cookies are wasted in these readings. One of my twins, Tori, specifically eats them all when I'm done. So pile number 1, you have The Secret. Pile number 2, you have Gaia. And pile number 3, you have Divine Order. And I just want to let you all know that today I'll be using one of my new decks called Ask Yourself This. It's a STEAM guidance deck, which forces you to give yourself some tough questions to get some clarity. It forces you to use your inner knowing, which is what Get Into It is all about. It's for you to get into it as well. So these cards are going to force you to get intuitive, to ask yourself some questions, and to be open to the answers that come in. All right? So on that note, taking a deep breath. Exhale. And the first pile that calls to you is the pile with your message. I'll be back with pile number 1. And while I'm doing that, take a moment, click the thumbs up, like this video, because you already know these readings are going to be accurate and on point. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'll be back. Girl, I got a secret. See if you can guess. Put your heart into the problem and you'll pass the test. That's what this card made me think of with The Secret. So this is the top card. I just used it for you to select a pile. So each of the top cards are going to have like a separate side note thing that you should know. With the Secret card coming through, with you being drawn to the Secret on in a reading that's about continuing on a certain path, there is something that's going to be revealed to you. I'm getting 2 things. I'm getting, for some of you, there's something that's going to be revealed to you. And for some of you, there's something that you need not to reveal to anyone. This is a time right now where gossiping would be a bad idea. Where it could backfire. It could flip on you. I do feel that there may be something you're creating for some of you that you need to keep to yourself, not tell many people about what you're doing. And then for others of you, someone is going to reveal something to you that you are going to have to decide if you're going to share it or not. It could be detrimental to someone else that you know, is what I feel. Okay, so that was your little side note with The Secret there. That you were drawn to. Let's get you your fortune cookie. These are authentic fortune cookies straight from the Chinese restaurant. Shout out to Rice Fun in Statesville, North Carolina. Okay. And we have lucky numbers 7, 11, 43, 27, 52, and 44. And your fortune says adversity is the prosperity of the great. Wow. Because it does, I guess, when you have adversaries to go up against, it's motivating. It pushes you to rise above certain challenges. Another side note. Okay, I'm going to move this out the way. Oops. Okay. So, first things first, is this something you need to release? This situation in general, do you need to just release it? Ask yourself this. Is there a color I need to wear more now? So maybe by wearing a certain color, it will help you with handling this situation that you're thinking of, something you're planning to do, or trying to see if you're on the right path of. There's a certain color that will help you vibrate more to whatever it is you're trying to bring in. So choose a number from 1 to 5. If you chose the number 1, yes, wear more bright colors, red, orange, and yellows. If you chose the number 2, no, wear white and cleanse. If you chose the number 3, yes, wear more earthly colors, green, blue, or browns. If you chose the number 4, no, wear black and ground your energy. And if you chose the number 5, yes, wear indigo, purple, or gold. These colors will help you with the situation. I don't get the feeling that you need to release the situation. I feel like you need to switch up your vibration. All right. Okay, so I'm going to keep that here. What challenges your success with whatever this is you're planning on doing? If there's any challenges at all, may not be any. You have speak truth. And shadow. So what's challenging this situation is the need to really look at your shadow side. Look at where you could be a part of whatever could be a challenge in this situation. There's a need for some honesty. In fact, this is a situation where there has to be honesty. So if you were resonating with the part of the reading that said someone may tell you something and you have to decide if you have to share it or not, in this case, you are going to be, you're kind of being guided to share it, to tell it. And if you're the artistic person who has these creative ideas and needs to keep it to themselves, then I do feel like there's a need for you to be very careful with who you share it with. That you have to recognize other people who have not worked through their shadow sides, and be wary of that. Okay, let's keep it moving. So what else could challenge your success with this? Hold on. Details. Either overthinking things or not planning enough. Okay? Maybe you're a little bit too heavy in the details and you're not doing enough action, or you are not heavy enough in the details. You're not clear, and therefore that's what's slowing you down on the path you're on now. You have to get clear. One ring circus. You have to get clear and you have to become fearless. What's challenging you is fears that stem from past experiences, fears that extend from other things other people have gone through, things people have said to you, other people's shadows, your own shadow. There's a need for you to face these things at this time. All right. There's a need for you to face these things so that you can move forward on your path. But you have to take care of details, and that doesn't mean stress over them to the point where you're not moving forward, but just that you have a clear way forward. Okay. So as of right now, where is this situation headed? Okay, we have balance. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. So this situation is going to reach a point of peace and harmony and balance because everyone involved, once you go over details, everyone's needs and desires will be taken into account so that this can be concluded in a calm way, whatever it is that you're asking about. What else about this path as of right now? Where is it headed? Stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So you're also being told to look up. When you feel unclear, when you need clarity, when you can't see the way forward, pay attention to the sky. It will open up your intuition. You also have 9 of Spring, which is the 9 of Wands, I believe. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So, as of right now, it looks like you're headed towards contentment. You're going to be happy. You're going to be satisfied with the way things turn out. It's just a matter of you following your intuition, knowing when to speak up and when to tend to details and be quiet. When to, maintain harmony and when to shake things up a bit. I do feel like, though, it all comes down to something you're going to know. You're going to have to decide whether or not to share this information or to keep it to yourself. And I do see you being advised to share. Okay. Unless it's something you're working on. Side note. All right. Advice moving forward with this situation. I'm going to give you 2 affirmations as well. We have spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. So you're being advised to keep on walking. Spaciousness. Put some space between you and a certain person that is a part of this situation that you may be thinking of for some of you. If this doesn't have something to do with a person, if it has to do with space, a place, then you need to move. It's time to move forward. We have make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from my prison of my, dear Lord. And so you're being advised to just let it go and let God. Okay, trust that your purpose will be served. Whatever you need, you will receive. But send it up to God. Let God handle it. Okay. You have Messenger of Air, which is like the Page of Swords. And the Sun. Wow. So your advice is just to stay honest. Share your truth, speak your truth, and that's how you will maintain your happiness. Send anything else up to God that you do not want to handle at this time. Put space and distance between you and anything that has you stressing out. Look to the sky. Stay balanced. Stay in harmony. List, plan, strategize. Know that your contentment and happiness is on the way. Switch up your colors to help you vibrate, to draw in these things that are coming in for you. And on that note, I want to say, give me a thumbs up, please. I think I did a good job today. Join this tribe, subscribe to the channel, check out the descriptions to see if there's any other ways you might be interested in vibing with me. And on that note, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll see you in Pal 2. Later. Hey Pal 2s, and welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the card Gaia, Earth, Goddess of Earth. This card is like a side note for you. It's a little add-on to your reading. With Gaia coming through, I can tell you now that your situation is going to require a feminine touch. You need to balance that divine feminine energy and that divine masculine and handle all situations at this time with a nurturing, motherly softness and calm. And I feel the way you vibrate is what is going to be attracted to you. If you're calm, you will attract calm responses, as is anything. Vibration attracts its vibration. And I do feel a connection to Mama Earth. Get outside as much as you can. I feel like there's a kinship to trees. Trees are very important to you. Trees and the sun and grass, just nature. There's just a strong connection between you, my Pal 2s, and nature. So use that to heal and use that to assist you. And it does feel to me like confirmation you're on the right path. But right now, maybe you feel like you're in the woods. You're in the forest. You're like, I see the sun, but how do I get into the clear? And, wow. I also just got hit that this could also be the full moon for some of you and not the sun. Okay. You're getting some clarity today is what I'm hearing. So pay attention, my Pal 2s. We're going to go to your fortune cookie. I don't know what my son is so excited about right now. Okay. No fortune cookies are wasted in the making of this video. My daughter eats them all. That's my new disclaimer. All right, so your lucky numbers are 54, 24, 50, 49, 15, and 39. And your fortune says, alas, you are the apple of my eye. Now, I'm taking this as it is coming from the divine, or this is coming from whoever you are thinking about. Maybe you're thinking about a special someone with this specific reading. If you were concerned about what they thought about you, you are the apple of their eye. They love you to death. If you were wondering, does the divine approve of the path you're on thus far? You are the apple of my eye. Your ancestors are proud. Everyone is happy. All is well. All right. Nice fortune. So this is, ask yourself, this is from my new deck that I'm creating. So of course it's in the homemade stage, and it's here to answer, is this something that you need to release? Whatever this is that you're planning that you're unsure of, do you need to just let this go and plan something else? It says, could I be ignoring red flags? So in your case, Pal 2, this may be something you need to rethink. If all signs point to areas of concern, then shouldn't you be concerned? Or, Pal 2, is it just fears? And that's where you have to come clear. If this is something that sincerely has a bunch of areas that bring up concerns, that make you feel like, I'm not sure I should continue in this direction, then turn your ass back around. However, if you are feeling stagnated by fears, things you're worried about, things that you're projecting, things you're just afraid of, then you need to keep going forward. And that is for you to decide. That's exactly what Spirit said. Okay, so what challenges your success with this, if there's any challenges at all? The Weaver, Well, you're a manifester. You're a creator. So if there's any challenges at all, you need to weave them all on out of the story, out your way. The warrior, yeah, because you're persistent, you're resilient, you're honest, and you're loyal. You have a lot of fiery ram Aries energy, so you're going to be direct and go after what it is you want. So if there's any challenges in the way right now, I just see you creating them. Maybe you don't realize you are with what you're thinking. Get into warrior mode and go after what it is you want that's on your path, that you're questioning. Stuck in the mud, yeah. So that's how you've been feeling? Like you're trying to go forward. You're trying to be strong. I mean, you got elephant energy here, but you just feel like you're moving in circles or not at all. Ride the wave. It's because you're not going with the flow. Look at that difference from mud to flowing water. There's something about dolphins where they are just playful and having fun and enjoying life and going with the current. And here, an elephant in the mud is trying to use all his strength to push through mud. So the challenge in the way for you is to decide whether or not you're going to create mental mud or you are going to go with the flow of whichever direction this is going in. All right. As of right now, where is this situation headed, though? The world. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So it looks like if it keeps going the way it's going to manifest. We have the world, which is a whole new cycle here. So you're not giving up. You just in your head a lot with things is what I'm hearing. Okay. So this reading is really to encourage you to get out of your head and to realize the story you're weaving, that you're creating, is what you're experiencing. All right. Where else is this headed? Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. I do feel that you're going to embrace solitude more. You're going to understand that when you're alone, you're not alone. And Two of Summer, the Two of Cups, and there you have it. I knew this had something to do with a relationship. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone or something, could be a career, forgiveness, and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So yeah, wherever this is, the way this is going right now, this is going to end up in some kind of soul connection with either a person or an activity. Very interesting, my pal. Twos. Okay. And advice moving forward with this situation. We have work. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. Wow. So you're pretty much being advised to just be a vessel. God will provide for you as long as you do the work. You're a vessel to help relieve suffering on the planet. That's interesting. That's deep. Wow. What else are you being advised? If you have money coming through. Wow. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. I feel like you're some kind of spiritual warrior, or like you are just, you're just really a light worker. That is your profession, light worker. And your advice is to continue to do that and to trust that the money and prosperity will come in for the work and the service you do on this planet. So if that's one of the paths you're wondering if you should continue on, that's confirmation that you should. Page of Air, which is the Page of Swords. And the World again. Oh my God, my pal twos. Yeah, you're being advised to just be your authentic self. You're stepping into a whole new world and into a whole new cycle. Continue to do your work. Stay on the path you're on. You're going the right way. If you are confronted by fear, just go with the flow and let go. And if there are areas of concern, then really stop for a minute and understand them. But you're moving forward. You're starting a new cycle. You got double confirmation with the world coming through. I've not seen that happen before. If I have, it's been a very long time. I don't remember all my readings, but that was amazing. Give me a thumbs up, y'all, for such a dope read. Join this tribe if you're new here. I'm sending you so much love and light, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll be back with pal number 3. Hey, pal 3. Let's get into it with Amina. You were drawn to Divine Order. This is your side note card. You know them cards where it's like just a little something you might need to know. I'm going to put that right here. Divine Order is pretty much saying that you are either needing to or you have reached a comprehension that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. And everything is happening for you and not to you. Okay? So if you're wondering about your path and you're like, why isn't certain things happening? You know, I did this, I did that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Where is it? Where are my blessings? Where's this? Where's that? You have to realize that a part of that is you being a monkey wrench in the program. You know, you have to respect the process. You have to understand that everything has a season. And by you saying, where is it? You're acknowledging you don't have it. And that's not what we want to do, my master manifestors. So instead, try to affirm. In fact, do affirm, I have everything that I want. I have everything that I need. And everything comes to me at the right time. All right, let's see what your fortune cookie says. No fortune cookies are wasted in the making of this video. They are all eaten by one of my daughters. Fortune cookie disclaimer. Okay, so your lucky numbers are 17, 52, 15, 18, the number 1, and 24. And your fortune says, all that we are arises with our thoughts. Exactly. So you have to watch what you think, as another umpire was warned, because what you think is what you're manifesting. All right. So let's go to my new pile in its homemade stage. To answer the question, is this path you're on something you need to release? Do you need to let go of this path, or this idea, this plan, this person, this place? Ask yourself this. Am I influenced negatively by the success of others? Do I sometimes envy others who are doing very well? Ask yourself that. Do you worry about the path you're on based off of the success others have had on this path? All right. Now, what challenges your success on this path? If there are any challenges, we have share wisdom. And nature. So there's something you are just naturally really good at, I'm feeling. Or something you have a lot of experience with. It might not even be a career, it could be just relationships in general. Take what resonates. You have opportunities for advice. You don't really, at this time, you haven't been listening to wisdom, nor have you been listening to your own. Yeah, you're very intuitive, but at this time, you have not been listening to your intuition. You're letting social media, I feel like, cloud your clarity. Okay, what other challenges may there be? Mountain. Yeah, you're seeing little obstacles is huge. And there have been opportunities for you to see your way out. Perhaps people have advised you, you didn't listen. Perhaps your opportunities to get away, get out, or something to that matter, get back into the flow of things, and you did not take those opportunities. Dry desert. You chose to go it alone, and that is one of your challenges, is realizing you are never alone. If you look up, there's a little bird up here, still walking with you, still flying with you. You're never alone. But your challenge is falling into a state of feeling like you have to do everything on your own, or you're doing everything alone, or, the obstacles in your path are just insurmountable. Listen to your intuition and listen to those who share their wisdom with you as well. Okay. So as of right now, where is this situation headed? Two of Spring. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. It's the Two of Wands. So it looks like so far, if things continue the way they're headed, what you're doing right now, there's a bright future. It seems like there's a lot of hard work going in towards something, and possibly a partnership, if not yet, one that is on the horizon that will help you get over anything that feels like a mountain. Someone who also has a lot of wisdom to share. Okay. Look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. So there may be some things that you are reading right now, or that you're going to stumble upon and end up reading, that are going to help you with this path you're on. And ego, number 15. The illusion of being trapped. This is the Devil card. Placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. So there is a chance that you can get a little too attached to an outcome, or get too attached to material things if you are successful with whatever this path is you're on. Or you can let your success create fear and worry. So this is what you want to look out for at this time. You want to make sure this energy does not interfere with your success that is inevitably coming in with whatever path this is that you're on. So now let me get you some advice moving forward with this situation. All right, we got Solitude. Wow, that came up in another pile in a totally different deck. Maybe you should check out pile number 2. I believe it was them. But it says, once you embrace the inner divine in your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. Which to me, with the Two of Spring here, gives me the energy of someone arriving at the right time, able to help you over an obstacle, you no longer having to be in solitude or doing things on your own. And mistakes. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. All that we are arises with our thoughts. Watch how you think and talk to your inner child. Watch how you speak to yourself when it comes to past errors and mistakes. Your advice is to always maintain self-love. Speak to yourself positively. Honestly, you're doing great. There should be no reason for you to have any negative self-talk, but we all go there sometimes. But in your case, your advice is not to. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. What other advice you have? Does this say call? I believe it says call. I believe this is the judgment card, but I'm going to check for you just to be sure. And King of Fire, which is the King of Wands. Wow. So yeah, advice is to be ambitious. It is to go after whatever it is that you are moved to go after. Let me just understand card 20. I don't want to read it wrong. Yes, it says call, purpose and true prosperity. Yes. I have everything I need right now to move forward with purpose. I'm being called into a deeper and more authentic relationship with myself, with my higher power, and with others. I'm here for a reason. I'm required to step forward into my true self, expressing that through my actions. I need to trust that my life has a purpose, that I am enough, and that within me is a divine blueprint that has meaning for myself and others. That's dope. I want to see what the King of Fire says. But that is the Judgment card, okay? And that's water. And the King of Fire says, spiritual influencer, creative, inspired leadership. Does that sound like you or someone you know? When I am aligned with spirit, I am a powerful leader who inspires others. My mastery benefits others as I teach them directly at times and indirectly at others, modeling what they might aspire to. How can I be confident in my own abilities and vision without becoming rigid or closed off to new ideas? And those were your advice cards. I think this whole reading was amazing. I didn't know where it came from. If I continue this path, ... question mark. But I guess there were messages that needed to get out today. I hope this resonated with you. Please give me a thumbs up if it did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Please check out the description. It does tell you all the ways you can support the channel as well as vibe with me further. And on that note, I'm sending you so much love and light. I am. And peace and blessings and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Later, y'all.